Hey, friends. So in this video, we are going to look at few examples of values, and I'm going to give you an activity, very interesting activity about 55 cards, value cards, and it's going to give you a lot of clarity about what your values are. So in the last video, we looked at what are values and what is the importance of the values. So as you know, values are something that are very important to us, that are very important to us, that is something that is uncompromisingly significant. It is our intuitive understanding about what matters most to us in our life or career. So let's look at few examples. What do you value? Some people value security. Some people want to feel safe. Some people value money. Just as an example, there is a person who joins a bank as a clerk at a position of clerk. And he has some salary and he values that security so much. He values money so much that he continues to work on that job for 5 years, 10 years, and he definitely gets some increment in his salary. But on the other side, there are so many other opportunities in that banking finance field. He could have gone and learned. There were MNCs and new jobs, new opportunities, but he values that security. He values that money. So he continues in that job for a long time. Other people will say, I value learning. I want to continuously learn new things. So what will these people do? They will attend training programs. They will go to coaches, teachers, experts in the field and learn from them. They will read books on specific topics. So they value learning. Some people will say, I value quality of life. Hey, I am going to go to my office at 9 a.m. and I am going to leave there at 5 p.m., no matter what happens. Because my daughter now is 5 years old. I know she will never be 5 years old again. So I want to spend that time with my daughter. I want to invest that time with my daughter. So quality of life is very important for some people. Another person can say, hey, salary. My salary could be one-fifth of my colleagues. I don't care. I am a manager. When I come into my office, I want everybody to say good morning to me. This person values recognition, status. He doesn't value money that much. So few more examples of values. It can be autonomy, freedom, stability, challenging work environment. So these are few examples of values I shared with you. Now let's look at values and understand our highest values determine our attention, our retention, and our intention. Meaning, what we notice, what we recall, what we easily remember, and what is our intention to do, what is our intention to act. So, for example, in somebody's house, let's say there is a couple and they have two kids. So, both parents equally value nurturing their children. Okay. But one parent expresses that nurturing through providing challenging tasks and discipline, while the other parent is more type of communication type of person who talks about emotions and feelings and thoughts with their kids and provides emotional support in difficult situations. Just as nobody else can have your fingerprints or your retinal pattern or your voice print, know this, that no outside authority, not your teacher, not your parent, not a political leader, not a religious figure, can define your values. You, only you can go in your mind and heart and understand what is truly very, very important for you. So, if you look at it, if you think about it, there are no two people in this world that have exactly same fingerprints or the retinal pattern or the voice print. It's all different. Okay. So now in the next slide, I'm going to share with you a very interesting, engaging activity. Okay, this is called 55 value cards activity. And I have done it myself a couple of times. This is an example of the activity that I have done for myself. So what I give you in this is that a list of 55 different values, meaning what is important for you. And you will go and check each of these values, understand its meaning, and then categorize each of the value in three different buckets. Okay, one is very important for me, and not important for me. Okay, so you do this exercise. You may go through some iterations. It is okay to go through some iterations. Okay, so review each value and see which value speak to you as most important and important. Okay, once you do that, identify your top 10 values, and I guarantee you that your decisions in life or career your behaviors are driven from our top values. That's why it's important to get that clarity about your top 10 values. After that, what you can do is find alignment. If a person's values are in alignment with the type of work that he or she is doing, then he will feel satisfied, fulfilled in his job or role. So that alignment is very important. If you don't see alignment in some values, then that is the point of action taking. You can take some new specific action to bring in your values more in alignment with the type of work that you are doing. With this activity, I assure you that you will be able to lead yourself better because you have now clarity in values. So I encourage all of you to do this activity.